DrBattles.com, where competition lives.
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Corey, and today we're looking at Dr. Battles, the best esports app that serves the competitive gaming community. Dr. Battles is the best platform to play and watch high-level gameplay. On our website, there is no fuzzy bunny videos and no noobs horsing around. We are a platform for real professional gaming communities. The saying is true. You have to hang with the best to become the best. Also, Dr. Battles is a great place for graphics creatives to offer their talent. Be it designing a team banner for a clan, or simply helping someone customize their profile page. We want to make the esports community shine for underground communities and even the major ones too. Dr. Battles is built by the esports community for the esports community.
DrBattles.com, where competition lives. DrBattles.com, where competition lives.
Welcome to this week's Top 5 Plays, powered by DrBattles.com.
This is Tetra with the Critical Ops League, and I'll be bringing you all of the top plays.
Number 5 on the lineup.
Going to be pushing it through the door with the AK hit. Through the shot front, gets one, they all line up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a quadruple kill.
Number 4.
Hanging out in the hangar with the MR96. He's checking his doorways, picks one with the headshot, and the second drop shotting.
Number 3.
Flex planta 2 vezes, olha a filinha, Yado não consegue levar ninguém, mas olha a PP bola vindo ali, através de Metal Monster Triple, kill pra ele, tenta ali buscar essa 4K, já vai buscando o seu Ace, agora é Ace do garoto, jogou demais.
Number 2.
Switching in round the corner with the GSR, he's going to get the flank here, he's got a good rapper, great positioning here as THSC picks up the double straight away. He's wrapping round, he's got the flank on him with that silencer, wipes out one more, but can he get the quadruple? He's found his man inside the house, he actually gets the headshot!
Number 1.
Scatty pushing out here, he's already sighted one behind him behind the Ecloak machine. Takes some damage himself though, he has to back up. Already looking low, very low on health, he wraps around the corner, gets a surprise shot though, any damage and avoids it on the second. He swaps to the AK of Solo Tiger as he knows it's full on ammo as he will kill him with the surprise. Sends out the scouting grenade, he's turned this into a 1 versus 2 now. Inside of the breach. Pushes out again, now he's playing slowly. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation, one wrong turn, one wrong fight. And he's going to be taking the shot though, make it a 1 versus 1. Little Ascent is removed from this fight. You can see him here, playing slow to remove footsteps, but also quick crouches, trying to make it so that his hitbox is as low as possible. His head is the least predictable spot. Easiest way to get sniped here is to have your head in the same place for too long, or in a predictable place. He's playing very, very effectively. Effectively get the bomb. The explosion comes out. He knows his enemy is nearby. Knife for speed. He's allowing the footsteps to go through just to get that bomb down. He is going to plant it. He's going to force his opponent's hand now.
Bomb has been planted.
The hidden position. Playing it safe. Camp is going to hide the bomb. Very sensible. It's his opportunity. His chance to take this game. All he has to do is to outplay this 1 versus 1 with 17 health remaining, 1 AK, enough ammo to annihilate anyone in his way. He can't afford to mess this up though. Bomb's getting close, the enemy's hand will be forced. This will be turning into the gunfight to end this round.
And that concludes this week's Top 5 Plays, powered by DrBattles.com.
Welcome to the stream. This is Alexi Q. I am the owner of Critical Ops League, and I will be streaming and spectating this match for you. And we have Europe Legion Series Grand Final finally here, and it will be Nameless against Rain. hopefully we'll have a good match, and hopefully you all will enjoy the gameplay and stream itself. And about the next season, I will shortly tell about that after this season is done. So we'll see about that later. But I have Coolmark to cast this matchup for you. Hello, Coolmark, and good luck.
What is going on, guys? You heard the man himself, Alexi. He's been doing a phenomenal job in these past few days, these past few weeks and months with planning the Critical Ops League. Every production bit, everything you see on the screen here, all these teams, getting them together. It's not that easy to get them to all come together, but you know, these teams work with us and we work with them. And a huge shout out to Alexi for bringing all these teams together. You can see here the Europe Legend Series. A lot of you guys are very, very excited for this, and you know, as am I. We have already 220 viewers, probably growing as I speak, and we can see here Nameless. Well, they are going to be taking on Rain, the #1 versus the #2 seed in the entirety of the Europe Legends Series. Violent GG, they're going to be playing at Valorous Gaming in a third place decider match, but the grand finals is what you guys are here for. Rain versus Nameless. I'm very excited for this. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Rain? Is it going to be Nameless? Let me know down below, because I want to see that spam as fast as you can. You can see here 7 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time is when this is going to start very shortly, if not already. And we just had a couple delays. The servers were actually very much overloaded, so you can see that this is going to be the finals, the grand finals of Nameless versus Rain. I'm very excited to bring this to you guys. Right now here you can see, you've seen these rosters before already, but we're going to go over them really quickly. Nameless, on their side, we got Energy, Cheeseman, Grizz, EXE, Adam, and Rooms. And, well, you know, Adam doing pretty good yesterday as well. Energy, Cheeseman, Grizz, Rooms, EXE. These are all standard or seasoned names within the Critical Ops scene. Very standard names. You know, they go hand in hand with the EU Critical Ops scene, and so they made it all the way to the grand finals. They were ranked #1 in the Critical Ops League for the European side of things, so hopefully you guys are supportive of them. And well, we're gonna see now who it's gonna be. Rain on the other side, it's gonna be Fallen Knight, Ecstasy, Lilo, Faultless, Vector, and Shusha. Faultless is emotional and Fallen Knight is Fallen. We'll just be calling him Fallen right now, so we'll be trying to go about that. Faultless, I don't know if I'll be able to call him Faultless for the time being, but we will see kind of how their stats are going about it. Shusha, 1.05 KD, Lilo, and Ecstasy as well. They're the big fraggers on the team as well. Faultless and Fallen have been doing amazing work. Vector as well chiming in. You see there, 200 frags. Fallen Knight, Fallen has 365, Faultless 370. So they've been doing a lot of good work, and you can see here are the top 10 players of the EU playoffs. It is going to be that of unluck from the side of Violent GG, but you can see here Nameless, they have Energy up there, they have Fallen Knight on the side of Rain, and you can have Faultless as well for the side of Rain. So these teams stacking up pretty highly here. Rooms versus Fallen is going to be our player-to-player comparison. The key two players to look for if Rooms shows up and if Fallen shows up, you can see that their ratings are extremely high. And well, they've had lots of impact for their teams, respectively. In-game stats as well, extremely similar for the time being. And Nameless, they have a chip on their shoulder, essentially, going into this game. And I think, well, both of these teams are very well prepared to come into this game and make it work for themselves. You can see the stats for Critical Ops League as well is very similar. And we'll be seeing the map bans and picks coming out in this phase as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see Nameless banning Canal. So we're going to have them on there. The ban from Rain is going to be coming out. It's going to be onto Grounded. So the pick is going to actually be interesting. Who's going to pick it? Nameless, they're going to pick out Bureau. They were pretty decisive on Bureau as well. And Rain, they're going to pick Legacy. So Rain on Legacy, they're going to start T side. And Bureau is going to be picked. And Nameless are going to start T side as well. The ban as well is going to come in from Raid. And the last ban is going to be Port to make it so that we have decider match of Plaza. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to see this one come about. I didn't even know these ban picks before. So we are we're pretty stoked to see what happens here. I think this is going to be a very interesting one here. You can see the team regular season almost undefeated on every single map here. Rain has a slight advantage going into Legacy as well, but we saw Nameless. They were pretty good. Nameless, well, they came back against Valorous Gaming on Port and Plaza. And here we'll see, well, Bureau, Legacy, and Plaza. On the side of Rain, well, they've played Bureau, Canals, and Legacy. So they played almost all these maps already. And they've had, they had a pretty tough time on Bureau. So we'll see how they want to go there. They lost against Violent GG in their first matchup for the semifinals. But we'll see if they can progress, if they've learned from their mistakes in the past. So I think this one will be quite interesting to see who comes out on top here. Because, these maps, these two teams are ranked number 1 and number 2. And you don't get this far being ranked number 1 and number 2 just with nothing. So I think there's a lot we can do and a lot we can see coming out from these teams. Who do you think is going to be the star player for these teams? Definitely want to be seeing, Lilo from the side of Rain coming out. I think he's going to be a key factor here. We saw him frag out the other day, and he's done a tremendous amount of work already. The side of Nameless, well, they have a lot of fraggers, so it will be up to their bottom side to kind of come about here. We will be having a giveaway of 2 premium cases, and so I'll stay tuned for then, but just make sure you guys are here, make sure you guys are listening and attentive, and we will keep you informed on that when it comes. But ladies and gentlemen, should be getting on into this matchup soon. The servers are a little bit slow right now because there are a lot of EU players playing. And later today, we actually have the NA Grand Finals as well. If you guys are up for that, are awake for that, please make sure you tune into that as well. We want to support our North American friends as well. And eventually, hopefully, we can have a global final with North America versus Europe. That would be incredible, ecstatic. But at the current moment, the state of the world, travel is not necessarily conducive. However, the players are doing their recordings right now, so we're just going to be waiting a couple seconds here, hopefully getting down to business. Who do you guys think is going to take map number 1? I think it is a pretty close one. You can see here, Bureau, Rain struggled a little bit against Violent GG, and Nameless, well, they didn't play Bureau in their semifinal maps yet. However, we can see in the normal season, was this side of Nameless. They did very well there. They were 5-0, but Rain as well, 3-0. So both teams undefeated on Bureau for the time being. One team is going to have to kind of fall there, and Rain, they've already taken a fall, so they might understand how it feels to lose on this map, and they might, adapt their strategy a little bit. Yeah, overall, I think this is a very exciting map coming up soon. And we might be taking an ad break. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you tweet out hashtag COPS League as well on Twitter at COPS League. And, tweet at us. Your tweets will be featured in the stream possibly, so make sure that you guys tweeted us, and then make sure you leave a like on this live stream. Liking it, it doesn't cost you anything, it helps us a lot. If you want to go give me a follow on Twitter as well, at coolmark42 and at COPS League, as well as Alexi. So we're gonna go to a quick ad break right now. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Competition lives.
Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Corey, and today we're looking at Dr. Battles, the best esports app that serves the competitive gaming community. Dr. Battles is the best platform to play and watch high-level gameplay. On our website, there is no fuzzy bunny videos and no noobs horsing around. We are a platform for real professional gaming communities. The saying is true. You have to hang with the best to become the best. Also, Dr. Battles is a great place for graphics creatives to offer their talent. Be it designing a team banner for a clan, or simply helping someone customize their profile page. We want to make the esports community shine for underground communities and even the major ones too. Dr. Battles is built by the esports community for the esports community.
DrBattles.com, where competition lives. DrBattles.com, where competition lives.
Welcome to this week's Top 5 Plays, powered by trbattles.com.
This is Tetra with the Critical Ops League, and I'll be bringing you all of the top plays.
Number 5 on the lineup.
Gonna be pushing it through the door with the AK hit. Shot front gets one, they all line up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a quadruple kill.
Number 4.
Hanging out in the hangar with the MR96. He's checking his doorway, picks one with the headshot, and the second drop shotting.
Number 3.
Flash do plano 2-10. Olha a filhinha, Yado não consegue levar ninguém, mas olha a bola vindo ali, através de metal monster triplo, kill pra ele. Tenta ali buscar essa 4K, já vai buscando o seu ace, agora é ace do garoto, jogou demais.
Number 2.
Pushing in round the corner with the GSR, he's gonna get the flank here. He's got a good rapper, a great positioning here as THSC picks up the double straight away. He's wrapping round, he's got the flank on him with that silencer, wipes out one more, but can he get the quadruple? He's found his man inside the house, he actually gets the headshot.
Number 1.
Scatty pushing out here, he's already sighted one enemy hiding behind the Ecloak machine. Takes some damage himself though, he has to back up. Already looking low, very low on health. He wraps around the corner, gets a surprise shot though. Any damage and avoids it on the second. He swaps to the AK of Solo Tiger as he knows it's full on ammo as he's going to kill him with the surprise. Sends out the scouting grenade, he's turned this into a 1 versus 2 now. Side of the breach. Pushes out again. Now he's playing slowly. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation. One wrong turn, one wrong fight. And he's going to be taking the shot though, make it a 1 versus 1. Little Ascent is removed from this fight. You can see him here playing slow to remove footsteps, but also quick crouches, trying to make it so that his hitbox is as low as possible. His head is in the least predictable spot. Easiest way to get sniped here is to have your head in the same place for too long, or in a predictable place. He's playing very, very effectively. Effectively get the bomb. The explosion comes out. He knows his enemy is nearby. Knife for speed. He's allowing the footsteps to go through just to get that bomb down. He is going to plant it. He's going to force his opponent's hand now.
Bomb has been planted.
The hidden position. Playing it safe. The camp. He's going to hide the bomb. Very sensible. It's his opportunity. His chance to take this game. All he has to do is to outplay this 1 versus 1 with 17 health remaining, 1 AK, enough ammo to annihilate anyone in his way. He can't afford to mess this up though. Bomb's getting close. The enemy's hand will be forced. This will be turning into the gunfight to end this round.
And that concludes this week's Top 5 Plays, powered by trbattles.com.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Both teams are ready to be joining here. I am very excited to bring you map number 1, Bureau. Map number 2 will be Legacy, and then map number 3, if we do go to it, will be Plaza. I'm sure we have a very intense series ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. These teams have been prepping so hard, so long for this. Whether you're from South America, whether you're from Asia, whether you're from Africa, whether you're from Europe, whether you're from North America, Australia, anywhere, all the continents, you know, Antarctica. We are pumped to have you here, and ladies and gentlemen, we are getting live into the grand finals here. It is going to be Nameless versus Rain in our first map. This is Nameless picking the map of Bureau on their T side. You can see here they are going to be starting here on the T side. All the players ready and going to be getting on into this match. So both teams ready, and we will be getting in. Cheeseman, EXE, Grizz, Energy, and Rooms on the side for Nameless, and Rain. We have Shusha, Faultless, Lilo, Fallen, and Vector. We're going to be going on in here. Fallen, he's just going to get peeked out a little bit. They're going to show some aggression here as Rooms and company They are already encroaching fast here on the A-bomb site. Bomb is going to be with them as well. And the bomb is going to be dropped here. So Cheeseman just going to be finding a distraction for them. And he's going to try and bait for them as long as he can. He finds on Fallen as well. Take down Knight. Fallen Knight. And he's going to do a tremendous amount of attack damage. And his teammates Grizz and EXE, they come in from behind and they're able to pull off that trap. Very well executed. His team just sits over towards Banana while two of them, that was Cheeseman and Rooms, they went in pretty fast there, queuing the distraction. And once that was over, the rest of Nameless came in and clean shop. Rain caught off a little off guard on that strategy, and an interesting strategy. You can see here Nameless, they have practiced and they've done their research. They've done dry runs of these strategies as well. They are coming in very prepared here. And Energy, surely he's heard them now. He knows he spotted a couple of them. Vector in hand, done a tremendous amount of damage on Shusha, and they're going to clean it up here. Lilo is going to get taken down, and no one from Nameless falling. All SMGs, it means they've garnered a lot of cash from that round. You can see they're $25,000. They're going to be buying nades, going to be buying armor fully now. And they're going to see what they can do with most of their SMGs here. Still keeping up the SMGs. They know it's potentially going to be an eco, and that's exactly what it is. So they're playing as if it were an eco for the side of Rain. 5 nades here, and oh, it's going to be doing tremendous amount of damage here, but they get the wrong timing, and so Lilo is going to be coming in, but they get absolutely obliterated on the B site. They have just run in so fast, Nameless, and, well, nothing really they can do, as not a single player has fallen yet. Still from the side of Nameless. EXE just going to be cleaning them out here, as Fallen does get taken down. And Vector, he finds one frag, but Nameless, 3 rounds to their name extremely quickly now, and they should be buying some rifles out here. You can see there 3 AKs on the board. Energy as well, most likely going to be buying that AK for himself. As we can see here, the buy coming in from both of these teams. 4 AKs on both teams and 1 U ratio. That's going to be on EXZ for Nameless. It's going to be on Fallen for the side of Rain. He's been extremely lethal here over towards Baden. I'm just not sure he spotted them out. They got there very fast, Nameless. And Grizz, he's taken quite a bit of damage already, but Faultless, he's going to jump out. And the accuracy doesn't bode well for him. So Vector might be aware of the presence over towards Banana, but his teammates taking down Cheeseman for the time being. So Fallen, not sure if he got that leg tag or not, but Energy is going to get caught off guard. Vector peeks out wide, and Energy trying to run back to cover does get taken out of the equation. So now a 3 versus 4. Rain have the upper advantage here and the HP advantage as well. Nameless tagged down to a bit of low HP. Grizz wants to cross over, and Lilo, he's going to completely abandon B long, but going to watch over towards Vent Halls with the AK-47. Should be having this spot onto Grizz, and takes him down very easily. Just a nice tap there, as Grizz had no presumption of Lilo's presence over towards that Vents area. EXZ now left in a 2 versus 4 situation with his teammate Rooms. EXZ does clear out the HQ area, but not completely here. Still that player. And Lilo is going to be watching over towards Van Hall. Shusha here on the site. Could be getting quite a bit of damage here, but no, he's just going to try and buy time for his teammates to come in for the rotate, and that's exactly what happens there. EXZ comes in, does get 1 frag, but eventually gets traded. So now Rain, first point on the board, first round on the board. Well, you can see here, the ping does definitely favor Nameless, but in an online situation here, you have to work with what you got. So Rain going to be playing on whatever servers they can play on. And oh, Emotional, he gets beat to the trigger there. EXZ faster on the trigger, faster to the position as well. And Shusha, oh, he's going to be able to take down EXZ as well. So the sniper rifle still in the hands of Rain. They've lost their own sniper rifle though, Nameless. But Grizz does hold an SG to his hands. We've seen the SG be very lethal, and these nades coming out doing tremendous amounts of damage. Lilo is going to be able to take 1 down, or he's going to be able to take it down himself, but a 2-to-1 trade favors Nameless now. And Fallen is going to have to come in with a U ratio. His teammate as well, Vector, coming in from that Vent Halls area, but it is going to be a tough retake as they are getting smoked out as we speak. Grizz knows that there's potentially a player in towards that HQ area, and he spots him out, gets that nice flick onto Fallen. And Vector now has to walk out. Spotted Energy towards Vents, but Cheeseman is going to trade him immediately. So 2 players staying alive for Nameless. They're not going to opt to pick up that sniper rifle either. They know they have money coming into these couple rounds, so It is going to be still a buy from the side of Rain, I do believe. But only a partial buy. So you can see there, Faultless with the GSR and armor. Vector as well only has the FP6, but FP6 on Bureau, we've seen some miraculous plays here before. And Fallen with the M4 on the site. They're going to be going fast over towards A. Fallen is really going to be tested here. Flash coming out, and that's aware of his presence. So now, Fallen, it's usually a one and done spot, and that's exactly what happens this time. Cheeseman runs and guns for that SG frag there. As Shusha comes in from that CT angle, is able to trade one out. Cheeseman is taken out of the equation, and Lilo answers back as well for Grizz's frag. So now an even 2 versus 2 situation. EXE and Energy, they are going to be slowing it down, watching over towards Intel, and EXE finds a shot onto Lilo, an unsuspecting Lilo, as Shusha now is left in the 1 versus 2 clutch. He knows that the bomb is going to be going down over towards B, but he has to be aware of that lurker that is EXE over towards the Intel position. I'm sure he heard him now. I'm sure he spotted him. But EXE, he's going to have the trigger first, and Shusha does get taken down. 5 rounds to Nameless. And these rounds have been very decisive. You can see here the money growing pretty strong for the side of Nameless. Now, $16,000 around that ballpark after everyone's bought out, which means they should have money to buy into the next round even if they lose it. So Rain now on pistols means that Nameless should be able to get to a 6th round convincingly unless they stack the site. And Fallen all on his lonesome. Once again, he's going to have to fall back with that GSR. Not much he can do here except call for backup on his teammates, and that's exactly what they do, but they're not able to get any frags just yet. Rooms and Grizz trading out respectively as Vector and company from Rain get taken out. Shusha wants to try and deny that bomb plant, but Nameless no better than to plant out in the open, and only one player falling for Nameless, that's Cheeseman. It's going to allow them to keep their economic stability. You can see they're up to around $29,500 in their bank accounts. So Rain finally had the money to buy, but there is no U ratio on Fallen. So Fallen is the dedicated sniper on their side. He's had a rough game so far though, as the solo player over towards A site has the M4. And Shusha, he's going to be watching over towards that orange area, able to get one, but Energy trades him out. And Cheeseman, is he going to be watching this position? No, he's not, but Rooms is, and he's going to trade him out. So now a 2 versus 3 situation, now turned into a 2 versus 1. Fallen in the 1 versus 3. Should be an easy bomb plant for Nameless, and they've come out swinging here on the T side of Bureau. Every person doing their part. Cheeseman and Grizz 9 and 4, 9 and 3 respectively. Fallen, he's gonna have to pull off the miraculous clutch here, but no, it's gonna be denied from him. Rooms cleans shop, and Nameless now 7-1. You can see here on the scoreboard, Rooms 8 and 4. He's been doing a tremendous amount of work on the side of Rain though. Fallen, they might have to adapt to switch up some strategy here, because they've been sending one player Fallen over towards A, and Nameless, they've been exploiting that quite a bit. You can see here, Cheeseman and EXE just sitting there waiting for any over-aggression from the side of Fallen. Fallen has been jump spotting over towards that lab area, but Lilo, once again, he's going to get tested. He's not going to be able to spot anyone out unless he jumps over here, and EXE is waiting ready for the sniper. Faultless, he's going to have a nice shotgun shot, but no, he's not going to get that off in time, as Lilo tries to throw a nade in return, and Vector gets shut down as well. Grizz comes in with that SG and only able to take one down to Shusha, but Fallen actually does deny one onto that A bomb site, but now just Lilo in the 1 versus 3. Bomb is going to make its way on over towards that A site, and Rooms is going to make up for that 1 frag from Lilo. So 9 rounds total, 8 rounds for Nameless, and that is an astounding percentage of rounds that they have. %89 of the game so far going the way of Nameless. And it is going to be once again Fallen on the M4. He's been tested time and time again here. He's going to be asking for backup, and this single player A setup is just being constantly exploited by Nameless. Rain seemingly might want to play 2 players over towards A, but that second player Vector, he rotates on over and he gets absolutely torn apart by the SGs. Shusha and Lilo, though, they answer back, but Faultless does get shut down over from that CT area. Lilo, though, he's gotten 2 kills on the round so far, so now a 2 versus 2, pretty even in terms of the health as well, but now Lilo on his own. Has to take down Rooms and Energy to win this round. And Energy, his position is supreme. 10 rounds total. Nameless, they just keep increasing their percentage of rounds. And you can see Grizz, Cheeseman, and Rooms combined to 34 frags. I believe that's more than all of Rain combined. I couldn't do the quick math there, but Rain, I don't think they have 34 frags total on their team. And so 3 players on Nameless having more than that amount of frags. And well, the nade just doesn't get there fast enough as they're just going so fast out here. Nameless, no respect on any of these bomb sites. Shusha is forced out of his position so far, and so is Vector. Nameless have been extremely efficient at using their utility and calling these rushes out. You can see there, Cheese Man, the flying P90 headshot. Shusha is not going to be enjoying that one. Might be a little unhappy. There's Vector. He takes down Cheese Man, but a 2 versus 3, and they're not going to overextend here. They know it is going to be Energy to watch over towards mid, and he does take down Vector, so an insane amount of rounds here. An extreme steamroll coming in from Nameless. And I don't know what you could do here. Rain, they've just been beat to the punch in every single round that we've seen so far. Nameless with 10 rounds on their T side of Bureau. 10 rounds on their T side, ladies and gentlemen. You do not normally see 10 rounds on the T side. That is spectacular how quick Nameless is making work of Rain right now. But Rain, they are really going to have to vary up their strategy right now if they want to change it up. And, well, Fallen once again. We can see here, Deja Vu, the same exact strat coming in. They're just coming fast over towards that A bomb site. And Vector's going to rotate on over. Additionally, though, Rain, they might be trying something different out here. As Lilo is coming in fast. They're fast on the flank now. And Nameless, now they have to worry about that. It is going to be a little more pressure applied to their back, and you can see Faultless coming in with the M4. What can they do here? He's going to take 3 down, and now Nameless, finally they've been put pressure on. As Grizz, he's going to have to rotate in the 1 versus 4. He's going to be able to get down Shusha, but now 3 more players to find, and I'm not sure that he's on for this clutch right now. Has the potential for this, but he's going to flash out and allow himself to get some room to work with. Just going to try and spot anything he can for the time being. And throws that nade overboard. Spots 1 player out over towards CT. And I'm sure he spotted that player on the site as well. Bomb not in his possession though, so he's going to have to isolate these fights into one-on-one situations. Spots that player over towards on-site area, and he has an inkling that there might be a player over towards CT. They've both revealed their position now, and knows that there might be a player flanking him. So he's going to spot out over towards CT, but he gets taken down, and Rain, they double the amount of rounds they have from 1 to 2. They're going to have to pick up these last 3 rounds of the half as well if they want to make this competitive. Nameless, they have money to buy for days. You can see their energy. They're going to be calling a fast play here. The P90 coming out for energy. And it is going to be everyone over towards B long. Rain, are they prepared for this one, though? You can see here, it is going to be a huge fight over towards B long, and they get absolutely mowed down. Nameless, no opportunity there. As Lilo and Faultless, they combine for all 5 of those frags. Rain, that's exactly what you need. The momentum starting to slowly creep back in their favor. But Nameless, they've built up such a buffer of rounds. They don't need to worry about this. And you can see here some gun swapping coming around. Doesn't want to give that sniper over to EXZ. He's going to be able to pick that up. But is he going to be able to get the frag? Rooms, he loses his duel over towards Banana. And Grizz, they are so fast on this B bomb site. Everyone from the side of Rain has just been sitting far back now. And Shusha is able to take 1 down. So a 5 versus 3. This heavily favors them in the retake. But Shusha does get taken down. So Fallen and company, they're going to have to come in here. As that flash comes in just a tad bit late, though. And Rain, they're still able to take down Cheeseman. Bomb not yet planted either. So this puts them in a pretty tense situation as Grizz is full blind. He's going to have to find a way to get that bomb back. And Rain, they're not going to give him anything here. 2 players over towards Orange, 1 over towards HQ. And Grizz, is he going to win this duel out? He knows that there's a player here. They're just playing around the wall, and Lilo peeks out, pre-fires him as well. That exact thought comes into his head as well as he executes EXE from the map. So Rain now 3 rounds in a row, and this is exactly what they need going into the second half of the game. If they can pick up this round, They might have some hope, some momentum moving into the T side because Nameless have been fast and ruthless. But they're going to slow it down this round, sending 3 players over towards mid. If Faultless peeks this, oh, I'm sure he's going to die here. Exactly that. Not able to get damage either, but they're going to fall back as well. Rain, they're just challenging, and they're winning their duels here. EXE and Grizz now left with nothing, and Rain, they found their place here. Nameless, they had the first 10 rounds here, but they answered back very hard as Rain can't get anything else done. They claw back, and now you can see they're 5 to 10. Rain pick up the last 4 rounds of the half. Exactly what they need, and now we'll see. Can they pull off this pistol round? If they pull off the pistol round, this is exactly the gateway they need for a comeback here. We'll see what buy they have coming out. Nameless, trusting their GSR skills. Only Cheeseman with that P250, and they're going to be buying 4 flashes for Nameless. You can see they are ready and prepared for that B hit, but Riz, main man over towards that Van Hall's area, and they opt to not play anyone on that A site. Only EXD, the closest man towards A on Intel. An interesting play because they have 3 players spawning over towards that orange area. And now EXD, he's going to call out to his teammates that he hears them, and now they're going to rotate. He hears them. And Grizz, waiting. He's not going to rotate off B just yet, though. He knows that there's a potential for this to be a fake. But he's actually going to start rotating now. The fake coming in, and this is exactly what they need. Grizz, I'm not sure he spotted them. Now he knows. Now he knows it's a fake, and he's going to be calling it out to his team now. Nameless, they've been bamboozled on this round, and Rain, they did a very similar strat. An A site push to a B site bomb plant. As it is going to be Energy coming in for the retake with his teammates and Cheeseman. Oh, he has so much work he has to do. Finds 1 frag, but he jumps and pulls out his knife, and that's not going to net him a kill now. Just down to the 1 versus 2. As Fallen takes 2 of the players from Nameless's side. Energy has to take down Fallen and Vector. He's going to be able to take down Vector. But can he take down Fallen and get that defuse in time? I'm not sure there's a chance he has here. As Fallen is not going to buy it. He's not going to buy it, but is he going to get it? Yes! He is at the last moment. I'm sure there's only about 1 second left on that defuse there. And Fallen peaks at the perfect time. A nice try there by Energy, but nothing he could have done as time was running low. And just a well-played clutch there from Fallen. So Rain now, they win the pistol round, and now they have momentum coming in here. But Nameless, 3 FP6s, 2 MR96s as well. It is going to be a bloodbath here over towards this B bomb site as we see Rain playing slow. They don't want to get caught off guard, but these shotguns are so deadly here on Bureau. You don't know that Rooms could just be playing right around that corner over towards mid with that shotgun. If they peek out, well, they're going to have to play the long range fight. EXE just jumping, trying to spot any players out, and he spots 1. He's giving that intel to his team, and he knows that there's at least 1 player over towards that intel position, and now Cheeseman, he's going to get challenged, but taken out of the equation. Can he take down Faultless? Yes, he can, and that's a huge frag for him. He's going to pick that M4, and Rooms also doing tremendous amount of damage now, so Nameless, they're making this round work, and Shusha, he's gotten a little bit of damage as well, but Grizz only has the FP6, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go over towards that A-bomb site now. Not much that can be done, as Grizz is going to use his P250. No armor either, so Shusha should have this frag, and I'm sure he's hurt him at this point. Shusha should be able to take him down, and he does, so 10 to 7 as Rain hold on. They lose 3 players though, so it's a very expensive round. I think Nameless are pretty happy with that. Getting kills with the shotguns allows them to buy some upgraded pistols here. You can see it keeps the economy of Rain a little bit more humble. They're not able to build up the bank that they want to, and so Nameless, almost a complete eco round here as Rooms, the only person buying utility for the side of Nameless. Grizz has a MR96 as well on his side. However, they are not looking to win this round. And Rooms, well, that nade throw gives his position away, and Cheeseman as well shooting is going to result in his demise. Energy, one of the few players left standing on this side for Nameless, is going to have a Shusha to defend against. But the bomb is going to make its way on over towards that A-bomb site where they know it's mostly clear. And Grizz, can he find the kill? No, he can't. As Energy has the potential to take down Shusha, and he does. Going to go for that AK and potentially save what he can. As he is over towards that HQ position.
Bomb has been planted.
I don't think he has a chance in this round to win it, but he's going to try and do as much economic damage as he can to the side of Rain. He knows that they are a little bit weak. He heard a player over towards that intel area, but he is going to get shot from the side. Lilo, perfect timing on his end, and Rain 3 rounds in a row on the T side, and they are pulling right back into this game. Nameless, well, it was 10-1. And now Rain have pulled back 7 rounds in a row to make this a competitive matchup. We spoke about how Nameless were dominating so fast here. Rain has taken a different style approach, a little more methodical when it comes to these rounds. And Nameless, well, they've been tested on both bomb sites here, over towards A and over towards B. We'll be seeing how these teams want to go about. Grizz, the first frag onto Shusha is successful. He does manage to net himself 1 frag already, giving Nameless one of the first advantages they've had in the CT side. Nate just tickling the Rain players, but there's 3 of them over towards mid, and Fallen, he's going to win that fight, but he's so low on HP now. An even player battle does not mean an even HP battle, and it definitely favors Nameless still. Rain, 45 seconds left on the clock here, as they have to make a decision pretty shortly. It is that single player Vector. He's going to try and catch the rotations off guard here. He knows the hit's going to be going over towards A, but with only 35 seconds left, Rain, they don't have very much room to work with. And now, oh, the slow peek is going to be favorable for Fallen. So now Cheeseman, he has a tall task ahead of him. 3 players rushing on into his crosshairs over towards this site, and he's going to take down Faultless. Are they going to be able to trade him? No, it seems like they're not. And it's going to be Fallen to come out and get that kill, and Vector as well. So they have 15 seconds left for the bomb plant, but Grizz, he comes in from behind, and this is such an intense situation here. 10 seconds left on the clock, and there's really nothing Vector can do. He has to plant in the safe area. I think he has time now. I think he has time, and I think he's going to be safe to plant. And oh my goodness here, Vector, he knows that Grizz is going to be coming in, but Grizz already pushed out to the right side. I'm not sure he's aware of this. Oh, Vector. Oh, Vector. He's going to be playing the game, waiting game, and Grizz, he wins it out. Nameless, 11 rounds. They pick up their first round here on the CT side. It comes down to the 1v1. But Grizz making it happen for them. Rain, they made that almost so close. That round was a roller coaster of emotions, back and forth for both sides. But ultimately, it's Grizz to clutch it out, as they extend their lead to 3. Rain still in this game though, still have money to buy, and they are excited for the prospect of this continuation. Knight here, it's not going to be able to take 1 down, not able to get anything. Actually, he misses. Fallen, he misses his shot. And so Vector and Lilo, they're going to be pushing over towards B long, but that nade is going to tag them down to half HP for Vector at least. Shusha does catch EXZ off guard though on the other side of the map, but that's only a small consolation prize. They still have 4 more CTs to deal with, as Rain have to fight from a disadvantaged position here, and Shusha falling puts them even more so at that disadvantage. That flash gonna come out, and he's gonna mow both of them down. Cheeseman here, perfect timing on the flash, throws it behind him so he himself doesn't get flashed, and forces Rain to turn away, allows him to get both of those frags here. Rain now, Wallace is going to buy that P90. I think this is going to be the last opportunity for them to force buy, but they want a half buy here. So next round should allow them to buy fully with weapons, nades, armor as well. And you can see here, Rain, they're going fast over towards the B bomb site right now, but Energy, he's going to be able to get 3 frags to his name. Can he get any more? Is he on for a 4K? No, he's not. Rooms comes in and helps his teammate out to clean up the mess that was made there. So Nameless, 3 frags for Energy, 2 for Rooms, and they are now only 3 rounds away. They had a bit of a stumble in the middle of the game, but now back to their winning ways with 3 rounds in a row. Rain, they're gonna have to keep up this momentum, because if they don't, they can feel the game slipping away from their hands. Once Nameless get to that 14 round mark, it's seeming like they might have a bit of a trouble on the Rain side. Is Rain gonna be slowly walking out over towards this Vent Hall's area, and Grizz one shot with the SVD. Takes another one down, Fallen. Can he get the 30? Gets the 3K. The disrespect now. And Rain, their hit has been torn apart. Lilo, if he can even get one frag, that'd be a consolation. But Nameless, I think they've managed to secure their spot in map number 1 here. 14 rounds to the 8 of Rain. It's been a back and forth here. As Nameless, they took it 10-1. Rain taking it back 10-8. And now Nameless getting their 4-round win streak back 14-8. So we'll see here. Grizz buys that SVD once again. And even 1-1 trade out. You can see here, Flawless, he's just going to be pushing in fast here. As EXE has that sniper rifle, he knows that there's a potential for the quick play here, but Lilo is just watching for the flank, and they're going to be walking all the way over towards Vent Hall's energy, though he's aware of this. He knows there's a potential, and can he get the first frag? No, he can't, not just yet, but Grizz is there to trade for him, and they're going to be watching over towards that B-long area. Wants to make sure that Vent Hall's is cleared out as well, and so Lilo, the last player alive, he's going to get shot in the face by Grizz, but not going to die just yet, so Lilo has to do an incredible, some would say miraculous 1 versus 3 clutch, and I don't think they're going to allow this one to happen here. 1 frag on the rooms, but Nameless put themselves on map and match point here for the EU Grand Finals, map number 1, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming down to the wire as Nameless, they want to take this map away. They want to be the first ones to win. We do see here Faultless able to get 1 frag, but the double peek there from Nameless's side is going to allow them to get another frag. And Grizz, he's been so aggressive with the SVD. Shusha does get shot in the face as well. I think this might be the beginning of the end for Rain. The towers might have been toppled already because Nameless, they have the man advantage here. Rain, not much map control either, and Lilo gets shut down as well. I think we can call this one a GG early because Fallen and Vector, they've been phenomenal. They've been lights out this game, but not enough for their team. 13-8 is what Vector sits on, and Fallen, he's 17-15, but still, it's seeming like EXE, he's going to take him out, and Vector, only the SA-58 left. I think Nameless are going to be winning this one in a 16-8 fashion shortly. As Grizz is behind him. Vector does manage to sneak out here, but he doesn't have the bomb, and only 40-something seconds left now. Grizz does not care. He's revealed his location, and he's going to take down energy, pad the stats just a little bit, Vector. But EXE going to go for that scope. Quick scope. Doesn't get the frag just yet. And Vector actually does get another frag now. This is getting a little costly for them. And now, maybe he gives them an advantage here. Maybe he gives them an opportunity, but no. Cheeseman closes it out at the last moment. Nameless, 16-8. An interesting round line for this game, as it was 10-1, then 10-8, and now 16-8. So Rain had their miraculous 7-round streak in the middle of the map, but we're going to go to a quick break. Next map is going to be Legacy. That's going to be Rain's pick here. Nameless winning their map pick 16-8 in a convincing manner. They had a little bit of a break in the middle of the game, but we're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. We broke 1,000 viewers. You guys are all amazing, and I appreciate you all for being here. We'll be right back. ladies and gentlemen, we are back shortly. Hopefully you enjoyed that 10-minute break. If you need to go out, if you needed to go get some food, you know, maybe go to the restroom, take a walk outside, get some push-ups in, whatever you need to do, hope you did that. And right now we're going to be doing, you know, I'm announcing the giveaway that's going to be happening. I already announced it already, but the more details about it, the giveaway will be the same as yesterday. It'll be the tweet, so whoever tweets hashtag COPS League with the best tweet will win 2 premium cases. So make sure you tweet on Twitter, hashtag COPS League, at COPS League as well. And the best tweet will get 2 premium cases. You can see here the team-to-team, head-to-head. Nameless are able to keep their Bureau streak going. In Rain, they fall again on Bureau. They fell to Violent GG on Bureau, and well, they fall again to Nameless on Bureau. So we'll see here. Rain, they picked out Legacy, and they had trouble winning out Legacy as well. They came back from a 4-11 deficit to win 16-15, but still, I don't think Nameless are going to be giving them this type of buffer to work with here. This is Nameless. Well, you know, they've been also very good on Legacy as well, to say the least. Nameless, they've gone 2-1 on Legacy. And Rain, they're 3-0, but still, Rain had a very tough time yesterday. We'll be seeing how Legacy goes here. Hopefully you were all enjoying that little break. Let me know what you guys think about it. We're just waiting for all the players to join in still. And once all the players are in, we will be here for map number 2 of the series. Beautiful map of Legacy, you can see here. And I love the Spectator client. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know about the Spectator client, we've worked long and hard to get this here. My friend Alexi Q, he's the one behind the scenes as well. He was the one who spoke earlier in the tournament. And guys, if you guys want to, you know, put a heart in the chat, spam that heart or type thank you Alexi. Just want to be very appreciative of him. He's been tremendous support. He's been, let me tell you some stories, guys. He has had to stay up till 3 a.m. his time and get up at 7 a.m. his time to make sure these games go smoothly. He wants to make sure that we can have this Spectator client in here. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done behind the scenes for this to happen, and it's not easy work. And he makes sure it's done well, okay, ladies and gentlemen. So if you can in the chat, please type thank you Alexi. It would mean a lot to him, and you know, he does a lot. Without him, we wouldn't have this. I'm just the commentator here. I appreciate you showing support for me, but it's really him doing a ton of the work here. So in addition to that, he's been nice enough to grant us all that giveaway that I mentioned. So make sure you go to Twitter, type hashtag COPS League, and tweet out something cool. You know, where are you watching from? What are you doing right now? Maybe you're maybe it's on the TV. Maybe you're just watching from your iPad. Whatever's happening in the current moment, whatever you think about it, just tweet that out. You have a chance to win 2 premium cases. So I'm excited to see who has the coolest tweet. You guys have some creative ideas, definitely do that. But right now you're going to be seeing in the matchup, all the teams are ready, and you know, the music stopping means we are live into the pistol round, ladies and gentlemen. Nameless on the CT side, Rain here on the T side. They're going to have to get a strong start, Rain, or else this might be a 2-0 grand finals. And you know, Nameless might like that 2-0 grand finals, but Rain sure won't, and the audience sure won't as well. Who do you think will win this? Hashtag Nameless or hashtag Rain? Who do you think will take this map number 2 here? Because it is the pick of Rain. And we'll be seeing how they can progress here. Flash coming out from the side of Nameless, and you can see that once again, 3 GSRs, 2 Revs, and Nameless surely have an idea of where they might be now. All 5 players over towards this news position. And really no one on Nameless over towards B yet. You can see here Cheeseman sitting so far back in CT spawn. He's just waiting for them to cross on over. And they're just waiting over towards mid here. It's going to be a quadruple peek if they do it. As Grizz, he's going to fall back over towards that B site. And Cheeseman now, he's going to have a tall task at him. Spots a couple players there. Does get one tag onto Ecstasy. And they're going to get some shots here. Grizz does take down Lilo and puts him in an advantage here in this retake situation. But still, Fallen is going to be doing so much damage. Rooms as well taken down of the fight. So here, EXE, he can't do anything. And Fallen and Faultless, they're getting so many kills now in the 2 versus 1 energy. They're both so low, though. If he can get one of these kills, this would allow him a lot of room to work with here. As we see, one tap, not going to be coming out, and Rain, they take out the pistol round. An interesting strat to sit up over towards mid, and they challenge the players over towards black. And make sure it goes well for them. And everyone here from the side of Rain should be bought out. 3 SMGs, a P90, 2 vectors, as well as 2 rifles from the side of Rain. Shusha is going to be holding that SA-58, but 2 shotguns as well coming out from Nameless. The hit, though, predominantly going to be the task of Rooms and Energy to hold it off. Rooms only with an MP5, and Energy only has the MR96. So if they can tag team up to get at least 1 or 2 frags, this will allow for them to buy enough time for their team to rotate on in. And Shusha, he's not going to be checking it. And Rooms, first frag is there, so they're going to be calling for the rotate now. And you can see here the hit is falling apart. Energy gets a massive amount of damage done onto Lilo, and he's going to be asking for his team to come in as soon as they can. Grizz now running on over to the site. Does take down Fallen as well. Can he take down Ecstasy? Finds him out, and the 2 shots from the FP6 are going to net him kills. And Lilo now in a 1 versus 3. This is not how they planned this one to go. Rain not wanting to lose this round here, but they're not giving him anything at all. And EXE shuts him down with a headshot. The quick rotates there. The first kill, the MP5, caused chaos enough and allowed Energy to get that kill for the MR96. And Rain, well, they just couldn't react fast enough. Not enough they could do here. Nameless, well, they're going to pick up some rifles on their own. An AK, an M4, an SA-58, a P90, and a Vector. A very diverse group of weapons you can see there. And EXE is going to be falling all the way back here. The nade going to be doing a good amount of damage, taking down Fallen, but Faultless is going to shoot him right in the face, and Cheeseman lines 2 of them up now. Knows that that's another player, Shusha, and he is going to get shut down. So Ecstasy, the last player live. And 3 players still alive here for the side of Nameless. They're going to be able to convert into the next round. EXE now has the sniper rifle, and Grizz and Energy, they can definitely make work with the P90 and the Vector. So we're going to be seeing here, how do they progress here? Not much money for the side of Rain, so if they lose this round and they don't get the bomb plant, well, they might not be able to buy into the coming round. So here we go. Slowly walking up. They don't want to make any noise walking up the subway stairs. That's why they're walking so slowly. Grizz here over towards mid, playing in that corner area. Wants to deny them any vision, so that smoke gets thrown down. So far, Rain playing this one pretty tactically. Going to see what they can do here. It is a 5 versus 5. Fallen has taken a little bit of damage right now, but the T side playing quite passively. They still have a decent set of nades, not the best, but 2 nades and 2 flashbangs. But as we speak, Cheeseman is going to eliminate Shusha from the battle, so disregard the nades. They only have 4 players now to make this hit work, and I think they're posturing over towards this B site, but it is going to be a pretty late hit in the round, and Rooms is going to take down Faultless as well. Spots one over towards mid, and Fallen has taken significant damage, but he doesn't go down, and neither does Lilo. Grizz, he spot one out. They're all so low now for the side of Rain, and that nade, not going to kill anyone just yet, so you can see there everyone's hurting from Rain, all on the red HP, and there should be an easy retake here for Nameless, but you never really understand how much they can do with these AK-47s, as Ecstasy is going to be holding in from glass area. Cheeseman wants to clear out fully, but he's going to get the kill. Lilo takes stun down, and now it's just a 1 versus 2. Ecstasy versus EXE. It is going to be the P90 to rush in, and EXE, he's won this one out, but can he get back in time for the defuse? Does he have time? It is going to be close, and I do believe he does have time. So Nameless going to pick up a 3rd round. A very close retake here, as a matter of fact. Rain somehow taking down 2 players with such low amounts of HP. And with that bomb plant, with the round loss, they should be able to buy into this round. You can see their M4 is being purchased. Faultless on an MR96, but still, the rest of his team, for the most part, has money to buy. And you can see Grizz topping the charts for Nameless as well. So Rain, gonna see what they can do moving into this 5th round of the game. If you guys are just tuning in, Nameless, they took map number 1, so Rain, they have to win this map to stay in this game. It would be a phenomenal way to close it out. Nameless in the 2-0 fashion, but Rain, they are not going to go down so easily without a fight. But Rooms, early on, and he gets the spray down. Can he get the spray? No, he shoots him through the door, but he's not going to get any more damage just yet. And EXE spots one. Can't get the kill, though. Grizz is right there waiting, and the bait and switch is perfect. Grizz does get taken down, though. So a 2 versus 4 for Fallen and Ecstasy, as Fallen actually takes down Rooms. And Energy doesn't really have a well-equipped gun for long range, so he's gonna see if he can get that AK-47 later on, but he's wary of the fact that there might be a mid player. And Fallen, he's gonna get shut down. Jiggles his leg, but does reveal his position as well. So Ecstasy now in a 1 versus 3. This is gonna allow Energy to upgrade from his P90 to an AK-47 as well. And now Nameless fully equipped coming into the 6th round. This is a pretty heavily CT-sided map, though. We saw a comeback yesterday. Rain, they did come back from a 4-11 deficit. They won 16-15, ladies and gentlemen. So be aware they can win this one out, but that was against Violent GG. This one today against Nameless. And Nameless have been very impeccable on these maps so far. You can see they get off to these very high and fly starring starts, but Rain, all players over towards Museum. Can they even get the bomb plant down? I don't think they're going to allow this. Cheeseman here is ready for his highlight reel. Not just yet, though. And they actually managed to pull back 3 kills to their favor. Lilo is going to be pushing up towards Heaven. I don't know if they heard him yet, but Rooms is in a strange spot. He has to wait for his teammate to peek out, and Lilo, once he unzooms, he's going to be making that sound. He doesn't want to make any sound just yet. But, oh, he might have done this. Oh, but he gets shut down by Energy. And had that timing been in their favor, that would have been absolutely phenomenal. Not to be, though. Because Ecstasy wants to get that AK-47. I don't think he spotted him there. But now they know where he is. Surely Rooms has made the call. And so has Energy. Is going to take him down. And Rooms shuts him out of the round. Still a pretty costly round here for the side of Nameless. But they have money to buy, so it doesn't matter. Grizz, you can see him pulling out the SVD again. This time only in round 7. As we see Nameless. $5 rounds to their name. And $25,000 in their bank accounts. Rain, though, not as wealthy currently. It's only about 10,000. And Grizz, he gets shut down there. The SVD, that's around $4,000. It just gets taken out of the equation, so might be able to pick that up, but EXE answers back with the sniper rifle on the other side of the map. And Lilo through the smoke? Okay. Manages to get that cheeky little frag. As we'll see here, how does he rotate on? Does he see the players over towards CT? I don't think he spotted them out just yet. But he's going to be rotating everyone over towards that B site. And this might be the play to net Rain another round here. Slowly walking on over towards here. And you can see Fallen is just peering out. But it is going to be Energy to rotate back over towards that B site. Just looking, making sure they're waiting here. As Energy is putting himself more in an advanced position. And if he falls, it's going to be very rough for them. He gets spotted. He gets legged as well. And you can see shot going to be coming out. EXE finds a player. But now we have the number indicators. This helps us a ton on the map. So you can see here who is who on the map. And the nade doing a little bit of damage onto Lilo. Ecstasy, though, has that AK-47, and he holds down 1 against Cheeseman. Can he take down EXE as well? No, he can't. And it's down to EXE in the 1 versus 2. He take down Ecstasy as well. Can he take down Lilo? And Lilo spots him out. EXE, he knows they're close, and Lilo, he's going to be able to close it out. The sniper as well picked up from his side, and Rain, they double their rounds, now up to 2. And this time, they're not down 1 to 10, they're only down 1 to 5, and now 2 to 5. So, the number indicator is definitely helping us. We'll be seeing here, what can Rain do to push on forward? They have to keep that momentum going. As Grizz, he takes 38 damage to his face right there. As Fallen, he shuts down rooms early in the round, so the CT side hurting just a little bit earlier on. The fight is going to be making its way over towards that B side. Energy takes one down, and now a 2 versus 2 here. Can Rain pull this one back? As it is Faultless already on the bomb site. Ecstasy, though, is going to be coming in from mid, and they're going to have to clear him out. Spots him out, and Ecstasy, I think they were both blind. I'm not sure they were able to get either kills there. As the bomb is in the possession of the CTs. Now we can see here, Faultless has to play this one to perfection. That smoke going to allow him to get a little further, but Energy denies him any progress. So Faultless does get taken down. Nameless with the 6th round on the board. So the economy in the shambles here for Rain. Lilo does opt to buy almost fully here. You can see a Vector, armor, and 2 nades. But Nameless, they're going to have everything they need going into this 9th round. Should be a pretty easy defense for them, but the B site not really defended at this point, and they're going to go for this bomb plant. An easy bomb plant, and $800 netted in their favor. That was exactly the purpose of this round. Fallen does find 1 frag, and Ecstasy finds another as well, so $300 to Fallen and to Ecstasy, and they're going to get that bomb plant as well. So Rain, remember, this is shaping up to be a very similar scoreline to what we saw when Rain did come back. And I appreciate you all for being here. We have 1,200 viewers. If we got to 1,500, that would be insane. You guys are amazing. Let's keep up the positive support. Cheer on for your team. Like the stream. And maybe your team will win. Who knows? Rain definitely wanting to win this map, though. They don't want to lose in an 0-2 fashion. They want the potential for a reverse sweep here. But Fallen Knight, he's going to get taken down early by EXE. The sniper duels have been going the way of EXE recently. And I'm not sure when the next time we'll see Grizz with that SVD is. But Energy and Rooms are going to have to hold on this B bomb site. Glass has been infiltrated, but it's been a very hard point to contend here as Energy is going to be watching over towards the area, and so is Rooms. So I'm seeing over here in Rain, they have not much they can do. They're going to fall completely out of the glass area. They're actually going to rotate all the way over towards A now. EXE, being the solo player, he spotted a couple out now. I'm sure he's seen them. But he's going to go for the shot through the smoke. Finds one as well, and Grizz is there again to shut them down. So now a 2 versus 5. Faultless and Lilo down here. They're going to have to do so much work, and Grizz is going to shut him down as well. Nothing they can do. All 5 players from Nameless staying alive. 8-2 now. Rain looking defeated. Shusha 0 and 10. He's not having the best game right now. And Fallen, the only one positive. The only one really putting up a fight against that of EXE, who's been lights out for Nameless. can see here, Grizz is going to be spawning them out, and they're just going to rush him. No respect here for Rain at all. Just complete rushes, and Fallen, he's going to take one as well, and so did Lilo, but they tried to get the knife. Rooms is going to deny the knife kill, though, so 9-2 as Rain conceded one more round. Nameless, they really have to keep this going because they know it is difficult on the T side regardless of where you are. Starting on the CT side definitely helps their momentum boost, but we'll see here. Can Grizz manage to get the first frag? Is he going to spam through the door to take down Ecstasy? I'm not even sure. There's a potential for that. That'd be absolutely insane if he did, but I don't think he's going to. No reason to spam through the door just yet. That's Rooms. The sliver of hope that Lilo had in this round is getting torn away from him as he sees him. Ecstasy smoked off from his mid position, and now he's gonna have to fall back. As Grizz does get shut down actually, so Rain in a 3 versus 4. There's still potential, but they haven't cleared our energy just yet. And he's gonna strike the second Rooms falls. It's now 3 versus 2 as Ecstasy watches over towards the mid area, and oh, he gets the flick on the Cheese Man, making it a 2 versus 2. Rain still have potential to win this round out, but the bomb over towards Glass and Nameless, I'm not sure if they knew about that though. Energy is sitting on this B site. The only player over towards A is EXZ, watching over towards Museum. Ecstasy gonna be pushing closely right now. Oh, and he has the timing on this one, I believe. I believe Ecstasy wins this one. Oh, can he win it? No! Ecstasy, he pulls out his knife. He should have won that fight there. But Fallen, he is going to be able to get this nice bomb plant, I believe. And now, it's going to be the 1 versus 2. I'm not sure he's aware of the positioning of Energy, but he takes down EXZ. And now he's aware that Energy might potentially be coming from CT. He has to keep his head down, though. Energy is so far up already, and one shot from Energy to take him down. That's all that he needs. And Energy doesn't get the shot just yet, but that nade doing tremendous amounts of damage. I think he's got this one, but no, Fallen the quickscope. The 1 versus 2 as Rain pull back a 3rd round. There's a potential to make this 9-6 in their favor. Or not in their favor, but still on the T side, you can see they're Fallen doing everything he can. 14 and 11 here on map number 2 so far. ZXC just trying to make sure no one pushes aggressively, but he's pushed up all the way to Subway now, and he knows that it is going to be most likely an A hit, but Fallen still takes down EXZ, so he knows that the flank is possible. And they eliminate the flank. So B is a weak site now. I think they're still going to try and target A though, as Fallen takes down Rooms. And Nameless, well, they only have 3 players here, and Grizz can't get anything either. Rain looking to pick up a 4th round as Cheeseman finds one, but he's taking down the low HP. So now he takes down Faultless, flashes over towards the top position. He's going to call in for Energy, but now the lone man is going to be Cheeseman, and he falls as well to the sniper. 4-9 in terms of score line, and Rain 2 rounds in a row. This is seeming like a deja vu from the last game. They're going to pick up a couple rounds here. Nameless still have money to buy though, so no worries for them. And they have the 9 rounds on the CT side already. Pretty big buffer. They've won this half, technically speaking. But knowing how CT sided this map is, they might need to pick up a couple more rounds as Rain. Their CT defense is quite solid. It's going to be holding over towards his top position now. Smoke coming out, blocking vision, and it's going to make Rain a little bit more wary of that stairs area. Nade going to be coming out, forcing Grizz off the angle, but doesn't do any damage to him. So he just repositions. EXE trying to see if he can get a shot through the smoke. Gonna get cheeky with that. But 3 players from the side of Rain all walking over towards Museum. 1 player that is gonna be Faultless on the other side of the door through Grizz. And Cheeseman, surely he wins this first duel. He's gonna get that one. On a Shusha and Rain. They're looking to try and attack this A bomb site, but it's getting ripped to shreds here. And now just Lilo on his lonesome, not even able to get 1 frag as Nameless pick up a 10th round here. And Rain, the last round of the half, what do they have going for them? They have a bye for themselves. Well, that's a start. And nades dropped for most of the players. However, they're not going to buy everyone nades. Still had $1,300, so they could have bought some extra nades there. An extra set of full nades. But EXE is so aggressive. Now he's going to take down Lilo. No chance they had there in energy. Oh, he's going to be waiting and aggressive here as EXE. And they're going to shoot another grenade back there. You can see Rain. They are hurting so bad from these nades. Very little they can do, and Rooms is just going to shut them down. A nice 180 turnaround as well. As Faultless and Ecstasy, the last 2 players alive, they have been absolutely eliminated from this game. And it should be 11-4. The exact same scoreline we saw last time from Rain against Violent GG. That shot seeming like it should have connected here. But EXE, he's just going for the cheeky plays right now as he takes on Faultless and Ecstasy. The last player alive. Really nothing he can do in a 1 versus 4 here. On 21 HP as well. He's going to get shut down. And 11-4, Nameless. Looking to win the grand finals in a very dominating fashion here. Rain now on the CT side of Nameless. Well, if they win this pistol round, I think they've won the entire series. Who did you all pick to win this? I want to see who you thought would be the victors because it's not over yet. Still have the potential for this one to be success for Rain and they could come back here, but Nameless fast over towards A, and they're going to be all the way here running over towards B actually. And Rain, they might have actually read this one correctly. They're going to be rotating over towards B as well. A very interesting play here. Everyone, they've swapped sides on the map. The T's are coming from CT and the CTs are coming from T. So bomb is going to get planted on that B bomb site for free. And Fallen, oh, we have some delays here. We have some lag, but oh, we're back. We're back. Grizz takes down Fallen, and now it is going to be Rain on the retake. You can see here a 4 versus 4. Now Nameless has to get something down here. Rooms, though, he shuts down Lilo. It is going to be Shusha. He can't hit his shots. And Rain, they might be going down here. A 1 versus 3 on the cards, and he's going to get shut down there. Nameless, they take them down. And well, 12-4. Nameless, they win that pistol round, and I think they've won the series here. Faultless not having the best game of his life here. 6-15. Nameless, though, they are just waiting for any overaggression. Shusha is 0-16. It's not the most ideal to be having in the grand finals. Not the best way to commence it, and he is now 0-17. So, Nameless, they're going to have free reign on into this bomb site. No pun intended there. But Fallen actually manages able to get 1 frag, but Ecstasy taken out. So Fallen, all he has is the MP7, and I think his team might be out of this series. Still gets a frag onto Grizz, but might not be aware of the player flanking behind him. And Energy does take down Lilo. So Fallen now in a 1 versus 2. Knows that there's very little chance for him to get this one out. Does put Rooms down to low HP, but nothing else he can do. Nameless, 13-4. And the comeback probably is not happening. Shusha, unfortunate game for him. Fallen is trying to do everything he can, and Ecstasy as well, trying his best, but you can see Grizz, EXE, Cheeseman, all at the top. 18, 18, and 17 frags, respectively. They are absolutely dominating Rain in terms of the fragging power right now. And it's been working for them. Nameless, 3 rounds away from winning the grand finals in a 2-0 fashion. That would be spectacular, to say the least, in such a dominant fashion, but maybe the viewers want to see more than that. Cheeseman takes down Faultless. All is slow across the map. 2 rifles and 2 shotguns for Rain, and they're going to have to hold down the bomb sites here as Jusha hears them out. Are they able to get any frags here? That's the question. Lilo spots one, but he can't get the shot out in time. So it's just down to Fallen, really. A lot of work to do. Finds rooms, and Shusha actually gets his first kill of the game now. Grizz gonna take down Shusha, though, in return. And now Fallen has done a tremendous amount of damage, but he's gonna ask for his teammate Ecstasy to rotate on over to help him out. He needs the help now. And AXC, he actually takes a big chunk of damage, so now Rain, a high possibility that they can make this one work for themselves. Energy, though, playing behind this statue 2 area, and he's going to take down Fallen. Ecstasy now alone, and he can't get anything done there. It was as good of an attempt as they could get. And we're happy for Shusha. He picked up his first kill. 1 in 18, though, and that is just simply not enough when you're playing against a grand finals. Against a team like Nameless, they are not going to allow you to get away with the 1 in 18 player. It's unfortunate that we see those games. And just because he's 1 in 18 doesn't mean he's a bad player. Might just be having a bad game. It's Fallen. He's going to be spotting a couple players out there. He does get 1 frag. Can he get any more, though? As Ecstasy does get taken down over towards that top position. Shusha is going to run through. Manages to find 1 frag on the shotgun, but now Faultless versus Energy in a 1 versus 1. Is he going to be able to do this? Faultless is taken down to low HP. And I think Energy knows about this positioning here. Should be aware of this. Faultless is going to creep around the smoke right now. Energy as well, and I think Energy, maybe he's won this. No, Faultless. He gives them a lifeline. The first round they pick up on the CT side, and 5-14. Rain, it's been a while since they picked up a round. You can see here, Rain, they have to win this round out to keep going. This Lilo, he's going to hold them down for the time being, and they're going to be able to fend off this push for right now. EXE, the only one to grab a frag on the MP7, and Lilo is going to take him down. Very nicely done there by Rain, and this is exactly what they need to keep on going here. 6 rounds to the 14 of Nameless. If they want to come back, it is going to be a long, grueling, tough journey, but Fallen, he actually doesn't buy anything, does he? Oh, I think he is. I think they're exchanging weapons now, and this is not going to be good for them as they've lost some time exchanging the weapons over towards CT. And Rooms, oh my goodness, taking down Shusha. He is not having the best game today. 2 in 21, and he just continues to get battered over towards A site. But Faultless now, he's going to spot one over towards mid. He can't take down Cheeseman, though, and now it's a 5 versus 3. Match point very likely now to be confirmed by Nameless as they pump the brakes on their hit. Just trying to spread Rain as thin as they can. As the defense now gets pushed to a halt. He spots a couple players out there, but he's going to get naded into oblivion now. He's going to have a lot of players to deal with. EXE takes him down, and Ecstasy has so much work to do. Spots down Energy, actually, in Rooms. Able to get another frag on the Rooms, but now 1 versus 2. Lilo has so much work he has to accomplish right now. Notice that EXE is there. He heard him now. So the bomb is going to get planted over towards this Bomb site. Gonna get the kill though. Lilo does shut down Grizz, actually the flick on over. And EXE does get that shot out, but he misses it. So now down to the 1 versus 1. And Lilo, might he be going for this bomb plant? I don't think EXE is going to be peeking out wide. And he's going to win it out. Lilo, the 1 versus 1 to keep Rain again in this game. 6 and 14 now turned to 7 to 14. So Rain slowly but surely, round by round, that's exactly what they need. Now Nameless, well, they might be choosing something fast here as you see the P90 coming out from Grizz. And Grizz has been known to take a few interesting guns here. First with the SVD and the M14 and now the P90. So they're coming out fast here. And surely we can see what kind of play that they have in mind. It is going to be a pretty quick play over towards that mid area, over towards B. And it's going to be Faultless and Lilo tested out here. They take one down. Can they take down these players from glass though? That nade going to do a bit of damage, but not enough right now. As it is going to be a 4 versus 2 here. You can see Lilo is going to get taken down to mid amounts of HP. And the hit stopped pretty much in its tracks. Shusha, though, in Faultless so low. And this is still very possible for Nameless to win this round out. There are nades, though, on the side of Rain. So if they nade down Nameless, there is a possibility for Nameless to take this one. But as time dwindles down, their chances get a little bit lower here. EXE and Energy just trying to catch them off guard there, but EXE does get shut down, and now Energy, they really have to make a mistake here as Fallen is going to walk through. Gonna get spotted here, and now he's a low HP player, but they take him down. So 8 to 14 now, as Nameless should not have money to buy a ton into this round. You can see Cheeseman, he's going to call for the half buy, pistols, and potentially armor for some of the players. But mainly just GSRs. Some players buying only the nades, and I think they're going to be nading over towards top. A very typical strategy here as they pull their nades out. And this time it's actually going to be over towards mid, so full nades coming out here over towards mid side. As Ecstasy is going to be going for that spam, and they're going to get tons of kills through the smoke. Faultless, 2 kills without even seeing anyone here. And Nameless, they've been shut down in their path here. Faultless is going to get back up, and all 5 players staying alive for Rain. So this was 14 to 5, now 14 to 9 here as Rain slowly has some time to come back. You can see they're falling 24 frags to his name. Lots of effort there as Nameless, they have the full buy now, and Rain, this is the true test. They have to win this round or else this puts them onto map point. And if they can hold off here, well, they'll build some confidence for themselves as well as the money, but the money doesn't really matter for them. They just need to continue getting rounds here. It doesn't matter what it costs them. They just need to continue to increase that round counter score. It's at 9 right now. You need 16 to win. And Faultless, he's in a very open position right now. If they double peek him wide from the right and left side, Lilo, I'm sure he's made a spot at this point. Spotted him out, and they've made the call now. The nade doing a big amount of damage to rooms, actually. And can they take him down? Faultless, though. He's going to beat the linchpin here. He gets 1 frag, and he has to stay alive. He has to get another kill, and he does. Takes down Energy, though, in a 3 versus 3 as Shusha runs through. And he gets taken down as well, so now Fallen has to do so much damage now. As he's going to get smoked off from that CT position. Ecstasy and Fallen, they are completely smoked off right now, and he's going to get shot in from the side. Fallen does get taken down, and Ecstasy in the 1 versus 3. This is very unlikely that he clutches this one out. And Nameless, they're on to match point here. Rain, no more breathing room as Nameless are 1 round away from being crowned the Europe Legends Series champions for Critical Ops League here. Remember, the overall prize pool for this event, $800, 2,970 event cases, and 400,000 credits as well. And you can see here, Shusha, he's going to get absolutely obliterated over towards mid. Fallen, what can he do? Nothing, and I think this might be the beginning of the end here as Rain are gonna fall here. A 1 versus 5 for Faultless, and he is done and out of this game. He's not even able to find one, and Nameless, they are your champions here. 16-9 as they win it out. Fallen, he tried his best, but Grizz, EXE, and Cheeseman, they are the stars of this game, and they win it out 16-9 on Rain's map pick. They tried to come back, but Nameless, they come out dominant, they come out swinging. And well, they are your champions here. Nameless beating Rain 2-0 in a swift fashion here for the Europe Legends Series. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done for the Legends Series. Nameless winning it out. And once we are done with this, well, we're going to take a pretty long break. Later in the day, in about 6 hours, we have the North America Legends Series Grand Finals. But that's really all from me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was very pleasurable to have you guys here. I hope to see a lot of you come back later today in about 6 hours for the other portion, the North America side. But until then, tweet hashtag COPSLeague. Subscribe to this channel. I'm a person as well, and I would appreciate your support. I love you guys all. You guys have been very supportive here. And like the stream as well, costs you nothing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn it over to Alexi. And he will be saying a couple words here and there. So thank you all, but I will see you later today.
Hello, this is Alexi Q, and I think we saw a big match there, and obviously it was the grand final of Europe Legion Series. Congratulations to Nameless from me for winning this season 3 for Europe, and congratulations for Ray 2 for placing in the 2nd place. And thank you all of the viewers, thank you all of the staff of EU, and especially the players. I hope you enjoyed this season, and I hope we'll get even better season next time. But thank you all. This is it. Let's head into South America next in few hours. See you.